All right, let's see how this technical difficulties. Let's see if I'll get any power here. What's up, it's your man Rico the Opinionist. I am here on Facebook, one of my rare appearances, because I'm on my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel is Rico the Opinionist. I'm just sharing my thoughts here and there, and there's some things that's been going on, people been talking about, and particularly these two topics I want to talk about, especially in particular, these these topics of Project 2025. Yeah, I've been hearing it, and it's been shared and tagged into, and I want to say this. Isn't it interesting? First let's talk about the logistics. There's that slow connection again. Black people vote at above 93% every election cycle for the Democratic Party. And so if it appears that I kind of go in on the Democratic Party, it's because that's the party that black people vote for. We don't vote for Republicans. So please don't ask stupid questions like, what you think the Republicans are going to do? There's no expectation of reciprocity when we vote overwhelmingly, over 94% in each election cycle for Democrats. So it's automatically assumed that there's some reciprocity that would take place. So hopefully we cleared it up. Marcus Davis was good. And so people were just sharing that 2025, that shit all day long. And isn't it amazing that every year when it's time to get black people's vote, hey Lynn, every time it's time to get black people's votes, the Democratic Party never, ever has anything solid or tangible to talk about with black people. All they talk about what they do is they pass on fear-mongering things. Let's go back. I'm going to take y'all back because this year is 2025, Project 2025. And years past, they talk about, your rights, they're going to attack your voting rights. They's going to attack your voting rights. Okay, black people fell for that. Then let's go back a little further. Obama. Well, we want to make history. We got to make history. We finna get the first black president. Come on, black Democrats. We got to get the first black president. And look, I didn't fall for it. I didn't. I went on and voted for Obama twice because I didn't want to hear black people's mouths. You didn't vote to make history? See, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not caught up in the political part like that, the politics like that. And also, I'm not going to pretend, hey Cynthia, Mario was good. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't take 9th grade home ec at my beloved Cypress Junior High School in my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee, North Memphis. Shout out to North Memphis, you dig? Way before Gorilla. In home ec, I learned, it's something simple as a recipe to bake a cake. And now I'm about to teach y'all about what race is, what makes up a race. Because it seemed like, and I'm talking to people who are supposed to have college degrees. There are people who have medical degrees. Hey, Sandy. There are people supposed to have medical degrees. Majors in biology. Majors in African-American history. Then you have the African conscious blacks. And they still stood around and called Barack Obama black. And they got a whole white mama and a whole white grandmama and a whole white granddad, a whole white everything. And we still push that narrative like a black man was actually elected president in this country. I don't take a lot of Tylenol, but I think I'm going to re-up on my goody powders. Because this shit, I'm telling you, I can't believe it actually is happening. There's something wrong with you black folks who think like this. He's not black. But of course, politically, when you're talking to a people who act so desperate for attention, yeah, he black. And then we fought each other. Okay, the Democrats got like that. Then 2012 came around, 2016 came. Oh my God, Trump is a racist. The Republicans, those bad Republicans, they're going to take your rights away. They're going to take your rights away. But luckily, enough black folks are smart enough to know that the Democratic Party is full of crap. And black men began to lead the way of leaving the plantation, to the chagrin of a lot of black women, old black women like Maxine Waters and what I call a Shabba ranks of MSNBC, Joy Reid. My God, that face is harder than a brick house. My God, that lady's not attractive. And putting that blonde hair in your head didn't help, Joy. Bald head, then coloring it blonde, it didn't help at all. She was like she drank 2/5 of rubbing alcohol every day. So, but thing is, so now this year, last year or this year, they're talking about our democracy, our democracy. The point is, y'all, the Democratic Party, when they approach black people, they never say, hey, remember when we passed the anti-black hate crime bill for y'all? Remember when we got reparations for y'all? Remember when we got grant dollars sent to the black community to empower, improve your neighborhood, your way of life? Remember when we did that? Remember when we took millions of dollars and invested into black neighborhoods, black schools and all that? They don't ever have any tangibles. But those same black Democrats and whites, but the black ones in our face the most, telling us that we need to be afraid of the Republican Party. You notice that they never talk about what they've done tangibly. They always come with some kind of fear tactic. And this year, y'all better be careful because Trump get in there again. And I don't care who you vote for, but when are we going to stop acting stupid? Again, let me go back to my 9th grade class. Because now, y'all convinced yourself that Barack Obama was black, he got a black wife. And I continue to read, and y'all be reading it too, but see, you're stubborn. You don't want to hear I told you so from people like me. I get it. Your ego and your arrogance won't allow you to admit that you were wrong. The first time Barack Obama ever got around black people, that's when he moved to Chicago. Y'all know that. You don't know that now? Go check out Barack Obama now. He don't hang out but middle-aged and old white men. He don't hang out with no black dudes. But we let Barack Obama Eminem us. Eminem don't hang out. Eminem, every time he appears, he always has a circle of black dudes. Eminem don't have no white male friends? But I digress. So now we got this Kamala Harris. No, damn well, this woman ain't black. But black women, y'all gonna have to work with me. You say you're the most educated group because you get the most degrees, you're most enrolled. That doesn't make you educated, but that's what you believe. And you say you're the #1 rising group in entrepreneurship. But the things that really matter, you seem to fumble the bag or fumble the ball in. Charles Smith was good. It seems like y'all brains shut down when it comes to symbolic things. And yeah, I know damn well y'all know what black is. Let me go back to my 9th grade home ec class again. And when I was trying to bake a cake, right? Shout out to Mrs. Cash and rest in peace. I loved her. It's at my beloved Cypress Junior High School in North Memphis. You took a cup of flour and then a cup of sugar. You poured the flour in the bowl of sugar. No, in a bowl. You got a bowl. You got a cup of flour and a cup of sugar. You pour the cup of flour into the bowl and sugar in the bowl. What do you have? A whole bowl of sugar? No, you have a mixture. So how in the hell don't y'all understand that same difference when it comes to race? And please spare me, you African-centered, pro-black, conscious Egyptology, blah, blah, blah. Well, if the daddy black, that makes the child black. No. If the queen mother, the mama black, that is so stupid. It's stupid. It's a sign of desperation. So when y'all sit here and try to force it down people who are intelligence throat that Kamala Harris is black, I look at you like you wear thick bifocals. I don't take you seriously. I can't take you serious. I don't look at you as being really intelligent. Let me give y'all some real easy questions. And I want y'all to answer it in the chat. What two people need to come together, have sex to create a white baby? Go. What two people need to come together, have sex to create a Mexican baby? Go. What two people need to have sex in order to create an Asian baby? Go. Now here's a tough one. I know a lot of y'all tend to fail this one. Are you ready? I'm gonna give y'all a minute. What's up, RicotheOpinionist? Let me tell you. What two people? I'm gonna say it slowly. Look around. See, I don't want nobody else to hear this. But what two people need to come together to create a black baby? Put it in the chat. I'm waiting for the answers. Because this don't make no damn sense. Tanisha Barnes, how are you? Doesn't make any damn sense that we don't even know what black is. Are we that desperate to have someone who doesn't look black and even black like us? They black. Why do we claim everybody to be black and they ain't claim nothing? Kamala Harris don't even go home to nothing black. The husband white and Jewish and the children of his, they white and Jewish. But y'all, and oh God. And it just doesn't make any sense how we act so stupid every election year. And then we want to attack other blacks for not going along with your foolishness. And here's my example. We'll say, well, you know, when someone's saying something that we think is insulting to the black race, we'll say, well, we're not a monolith. We all have our own thinking. We don't have one brain in which we think. Y'all remember saying that? And so, thank you, Charles. Charles, you got it right. And so, with the question I asked you, I guess everybody else chose not to answer. And so, you know, we will attack other blacks if they dare not to say that they're Democrat. You say that we're not a monolith, and so when other blacks out of 43 to 44 million black people decide to do something different, all of a sudden y'all start attacking them. Every election season this shit happens. And I want it to stop, goddammit. I want it to fucking stop. Stop attacking other blacks because they decide they don't want to be Democrat. Who told the majority black Democrats that you had control over the politics of every black in our race? I don't like the bullying. Other blacks have the right to be independent. They have the right to be Republican. They have the right to be third party. They have the right to be Democrat. Why the fuck do you think you have the nerve or the authority to attack and bully and try to shame and guilt other blacks who decide that they don't want to vote no goddamn Biden or Harris, or they ain't want to vote Obama? They don't want to vote Democrat ever. Why do y'all do that? Somebody better answer me, because I'm going to keep driving this home. I wrote an article. I'm going to put the article up there where y'all can read. Who told you can do that? But all of a sudden, now we're not a monolith? I mean, now we're a monolith when it comes to the politics that you think we should be participating in? Hey, Tiffany Sugar. How you doing? And so, somebody answer me. Why, when it comes to politics, now y'all trying to demand that everybody be a monolith? And so, that's always been on my mind. It's something that just hit me. I'm like, this is crazy as fuck. Who told you? Who told you that because I'm black, I'm supposed to be Democrat? Because I'm black, I'm supposed to vote for Barack Obama, which I did twice. Not because I wanted to, because I didn't want to hear black people mouth, but goddamn it stops this year. Well, it stopped in 2016. I voted for who I wanted to vote for in 2016. But I want to say this to free other blacks. Y'all don't have to give in to the pressures of these bought-off Jim Jones, Democrat juice-drinking ass blacks. Y'all don't tell us what to do. If we don't want to vote for no goddamn Biden, no goddamn Kamala Harris, and we know her record, don't try to shame us. Don't try to guilt us. And goddamn it, don't attack us. Because we don't have to. We don't. Hey, Ash. What's up, GB Tribe? Ezel, Luke. What's good? We don't have to. You're not our mama. You're not our dad. You're not our boss. So what makes, I want to know, majority of black Democrats, answer me, goddammit. Why do you think that you have the right to shame? No, what Kevin Samuel said, sign language. Shame, insult, guilt. Just because you have the need to be right. And I don't like it that black people who want to vote for Trump, who are Republicans, feel as if they have to be in the closet until election day because they don't want the backlash for a bunch of sheep. As if we don't know how to know how to think for ourselves politically. But none of you ever don't want to have that conversation. And another thing, how come y'all get to put all of your, I love Biden, I'm with her, I'm with Kamala Harris. Y'all get to put all the shit y'all want to on y'all Facebook pages. Charles Smith said it's time for us as the people to stop yielding to peer pressure. Damn right. Now, the peer pressure comes from within, Charles. These black folks talk crazy to you if you don't vote the way they think you should vote. And I've always been my own person. So, I mean, it got so bad. Listen to me. Everyone who knows me know I say what I want to say. I write what I want to write. But somehow, I don't know, maybe I've gotten soft in my old age. Maybe I'm still trying to, be that guy to fit in. I've never been one to fit in. But, you just like, look, I just want peace in the valley. Oh, glory. Hallelujah. But these folks here want their own way. And if you don't yield to their own way, they try to mistreat you and label you, box you out. And, just really act funky with you. Or pretend, in your face, pretend that they cool and shit. Over politics. But they don't want to really talk about the truth. I don't have to vote Democrat, and I don't. I haven't voted Democrat since 2012. That doesn't automatically make me a Republican either, fool. Because we have choices this year. It could be Trump or Harris or whoever they decide to pick at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Or it could be a third party, or or you have the couch. And it's another thing. There are people who don't want to vote at all. They say, I don't care about this shit. Don't shame them. Don't attack them. Leave them the fuck alone. And that gets on my damn nerves. And so I'm sitting here acting like I don't know any better. I'm sitting here like, almost kind of intimidated about putting certain things on my own Facebook page. And I go up and down my timeline, people who are Facebook friends, they say all the stuff they want, who they vote for, who they support, all day long. Let me see. Hold on a second. Charles said we need to shock the shit out of the Democratic Party. Well, we are shocking them. That's why they're attacking black men. They started attacking us, goddamn it, in 2016 when 78% of us decided not to vote Democrat and even vote for Donald Trump. And guess what? The numbers are getting bigger. A lot of us are going to vote Donald Trump, goddamn it. It don't make us less black. Hell, it makes us like, okay, I've broken out of the matrix. It's American politics. People can vote who they want to, and more importantly, they should be able to wear any t-shirt they. Hold on a minute. Y'all think I'm playing with y'all ass. Hold on a minute. We should be able to wear any motherfucking t-shirt we want to wear. I had this made in 2016 because it's the same thing. I don't have anything to lose. And I started putting my shirt on a couple of days ago. Like, why have I got to keep my damn t-shirt in the closet? Everybody else get to wear their fucking Biden, Harris, or Barack Obama. They get to wear their stuff. But I can't wear stuff I want to wear politically. That makes sense to y'all? And black men and black women, and they're not just black men, it's black women too. But the crowd is so huge, or everybody else who think, oh my God, you ain't part of the race. And the hypocrisy of it all, it's just ridiculous. And again, you never demand anything from this damn Democratic Party. Go to these black neighborhoods that's Democratic led. They're shitholes. Neighborhoods that y'all don't even live in, especially if you got a college degree, you're doing really well. Y'all don't live in no hoods. That's the Democratic stronghold. But then you're the same black person that shames somebody for not voting Democrat when you live in a goddamn suburb that is represented by a Republican mayor, a Republican city council, a Republican state representative, a Republican congressperson, a Republican goddamn U.S. senator. Now, I'll call you sleeping Republican by talking Democrat. You'll take your behind right back to the black hood where you're able to pull yourself out of and leave out of. You'll go right back during election time while you living lavishly in your beautiful suburb, and I'm not penalizing you because I don't live in no hood either. I do need to upgrade my apartment, though. Damn. But that's okay. I'm working on that. And I'll tell anybody, if you can get out these ghetto-ass neighborhoods and all that, and you don't want your children growing up around crime and violence and gangs and drug dealers and you know, your little girls can't walk around and be safe. Your young men can't walk around and be safe without the police pulling them over, or they being approached by drug dealers and gang boys who want to mess with them because they prefer school over foolishness. I get it. Your schools are beautifully funded and you have quiet streets, and you got a nice big house or a nice one story house, or you live in a beautiful brand new apartment complex with all the amenities around you, hospitals, Walmarts, Macy's, malls, you know, all the good stuff in the suburbs, in the white suburbs where you live. But then you take your ass to the black ghetto and you not only encourage those poor folks to keep voting the same way, but you even endorse and you politic for a Democratic candidate that keeps that neighborhood the ghetto. What kind of sense does that make? And you're guilty of it. A lot of people are guilty of it. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. So if you got black men and women who say, no, I'm not voting no more damn Democrat, don't shame us. Don't attack us. We're still black, probably more blacker than you because we have enough sense to use our black minds to do something different or not vote at all. That's all I'm saying. Because this shit gonna have to stop. We can't every election year attack each other, attack other blacks because they're not voting Democrat. Who told you that was okay? And I see both. I'm an independent, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. Don't try to surmise, oh, Rico Republican. No, I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent. I vote for whoever I want to. I told y'all I voted for Obama twice. I voted for Trump twice. It looks like Trump's going to break the tie because I'm not voting Democrat. And the independent, I may decide to go there. If there's a decent candidate independent, yeah. Doesn't make any sense. And I'm talking like this because I want everybody else that's black to come out of hiding, come out of the political closet and be proud to wear the shirt that you want to wear. Because the Divine Nine have already thrown down the gauntlet. All the black Greeks have already thrown down the gauntlet. They back in Harris and they back in Biden. Hell, they did the Chucks and Pearls walk and shit. And by the way, speaking of Kamala Harris, can y'all tell me, I'm going to go back to this. When did enroll in a black college change your DNA to black? When did pledging a black sorority or black fraternity change your DNA, your biology to black? Because people be saying stupid shit. Again, these are people with college degrees, biology majors, attorneys. These are people are saying, well, you know, y'all talking about she not with the culture. She went to a black college. She pledged a black sorority. Y'all say she not with the culture. How dumb are y'all? Based on that dumb logic, you know who y'all owe an apology to? Rachel Dolezal. Y'all remember her? The white woman who became the president of the NAACP? But y'all said that she's insane because she claimed to be black. And she wear her little braids and her little black girl hairstyles. But she can't be black, but Kamala Harris can be black? Y'all owe Robert Downey Jr. an apology. And Tropic Thunder, he had on blackface. And I see all the comments. Oh, man, I was cool with that. I thought it was funny. You know, and some people are like, whoa, he doing blackface. Hey, if that's all it takes to be black, put on some black paint and talk with a stereotypical language. What's up, my brother? You be, I be, they is, we is. So that's black. That's the culture. Y'all owe Vanilla Ice, God damn it, an apology. He did that ice, baby, too cold, too cold. That was bumping, but y'all ripped him apart. Why? He's pulling the Kamala Harris. Y'all owe Vanilla Ice an apology. Anybody who attacked him, he's before the word cosplaying, but he trying to act like he black. He disrespected a black fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha. But y'all let Kamala Harris cosplay, or what is it called, cosplay or cos black all day long. There's nothing black about it. Only thing that's black about her is the couple of black penises she received from Willie Brown and Montel Williams. But that woman had a plan all the time, and everybody always use black people to get where they really want to go. We should feel stupid, but we don't. And then we want to sit up talking about some goddamn Project 2025. I mean, that thing went viral. It went viral everywhere. But you know what's so interesting? Some crap don't even matter. Some goddamn Project 2025. We've been here 500 years. Y'all don't think they've already done all that shit to us? And we're still here. So what the fuck? Why y'all keep letting the Democrats tell y'all something new other than the same stuff, other than telling them what they tell Jews, white women, homosexuals, illegal immigrants, Hispanics, and who else? They actually do tangibles for them. They always constantly giving Jews money, and Israel money. Ukraine Jews got billions of dollars. Hispanics get grants and dollars all day long from the same Democratic/Republican Congress. Somehow the Democrats know how to get the Republicans to work with them to do stuff for other groups, but they come back and tell you, well, we tried to do it, but the Republicans disagree with it. They lie every year, and y'all buy it. That's stupid. They are not in the business of helping black people. Malcolm X taught us, but y'all pretend Malcolm X never lived. He did the greatest scenario of the fox and the wolf. The wolf, Republican. The fox, the Democrat. The wolf tell you, I'm finna eat your ass. You might well get ready. Oh. And the fox come in, oh no. I don't even like meat like that, but let your boy in. So you let the fox in the hen house, and next thing you know, the fox walk out of there with chicken feathers all around his damn mouth. That's the Democratic Party. But I keep saying the same stuff over and over. It's like it's some kind of hold on black folks with this Democratic shit. It is really weird. Hey, Miss Angela, how are you? Latoya, Latrice, Darren Palmer, what's good? It's like there's a hold on black folks. It's the weirdest thing. And, you know, when they come to black people talking to you, they talk about shit that don't even matter to young black people. They talk about things that don't even matter to young black folks who out here trying to buy houses and get jobs and all this. They talk about some goddamn abortion. They don't mean nothing to black men and old black women. They don't mean what they always talk to the old blacks. The Democratic Party never talks to straight black men, and they never talk to young people. They always, unless the young people are already zesty and shit, or they already affiliated in a fraternity or sorority. Yeah, I said it. But as far as us free-thinking black men and women, they don't talk to us. Gavin, what's up? Welcome back. They don't talk to us. Because they know we got questions for you. Where the damn tangibles at? We have questions for the Democratic Party, and they avoid us at all costs. They don't even come on our YouTube channels because we got questions for their ass. Don't come here talking no damn Biden and Harris. We got questions. We know her record in California, locking up black dudes all day long. We know Biden's record about black men and black people locking up black men all day long. But black women seem to don't even care. But then y'all get out and say, well, we love our black men. No, you don't, because y'all to be with us against them. If you truly love your black sons and grandsons, you wouldn't be for no Biden and Harris. Those are two people that hate black boys and black men. Not only in their words, but they use the politics and the laws. Come on, somebody. Let me know when I start tripping, okay? And so I don't understand. They don't come to us. they don't come to us. The free-thinking, black, heterosexual, masculine, free-thinking black men. And then they come to us about some damn Medicare, Social Security. And then you have these old black people. Well, y'all better make sure y'all get a Democrat. You know the old Republicans. Shut up, old black people over 60. You already got your 3 checks. Your Social Security, your retirement check, and if you're in the military, your military check. Your house is already paid for. Today's society is for our young people, and it sucks. So stay out the conversation about voting, because you don't matter like that anymore. You already got yours. You had your chance to make a difference, but you laid down and lay with these old dirt-ass Democrats. And so now you want to tell young black people, y'all need to vote these Democrats because the Republicans ain't got nothing for you. I know you ain't talking about Trump. Get out of here. Y'all didn't fight. Y'all didn't give y'all lives up to make sure this was better for young people. I'm part of Gen X. I know what we did. As soon as we got out of college, we went straight to the suburbs and ignored black kids in the ghetto. So they don't want to hear from us either, really. Us 50 and 55 years. They don't want to hear from us. So why we keep playing these games every year trying to shame your grandson, shame your sons, your young sons into voting for this weird ass party of people? And please spare me the Republican shit. Because we don't vote for them, remember? So, but a lot of black dudes are in hiding who do vote Republican. But they just like me, you don't want to hear the mess. People start attacking you and belittling you like you're not part of the race. And that's why a lot of black folks who actually vote or who are conservative vote the way don't say nothing. And I'm not going to go back over that. My thing is, we're going to have to get a grip. Either we're going to be one race in this country, have our politics down, or just going to continue to do what we be doing. Vote as 44 million individuals. Try to shut one group of blacks down because you don't like they're not voting Democrat. Or we're going to have to learn how to do what these other groups do. They don't vote even twice as much as we do. We vote every damn year at over 93% for Democrats and don't get shit. Now, a few of you do. A few, but the masses of us don't. I'll debate anybody on it. See, and again, you live in your beautiful white suburbs. They are Republican represented. And so then you come back to the ghetto and convince those folks to vote Democrat, the very party that keeps the ghetto the ghetto. We do it every year, but this year, damn it has to stop. We're supposed to be voting our interests, our economic interests. Do y'all know that we live in America, a capitalistic society? If you don't have no dollars, it doesn't make sense. If you don't have dollars, you can't make change. So why the hell we keep talking about morality and character and some goddamn symbolism? Nobody cares about no woman becoming no fucking president. Nobody gives a damn about no black chick becoming first president. That doesn't matter. Because we're not even utilizing the resources we got right in front of us right now. And that's the Democratic Party. They always go for symbolism. Let me tell you how bad it is. Y'all could have had y'all a contender that could beat Trump. Bernie Sanders was set, even though I wasn't going to vote for no damn Bernie Sanders because he's against reparations. But he didn't mind Jews, his fellow Jews in Israel, getting all our tax dollars sent to Jewish organizations, Jewish causes. But he's like, no, I don't take reparations. But when it comes to everybody else, no one has a conversation about why they shouldn't. They already giving it to them. And we so busy trying to still fit in after 400 years, after Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, Marcus Garvey, Fannie Lou Hamer, Ida B. Wells, all these people came and tried to teach you, Jesus Christ, Moses, tried to teach blacks about who these people are. We still... Elijah Muhammad said, we tried everything. We slept in, we kneeled in, we crawled in, we prayed in, everything to try to get into that house of multiculturalism and integration. It still ain't worked. One thing we have not tried is more powerful than an atomic bomb. That is black unity. But I know I just put some people to sleep. Because something about black that just throws black people off today for some reason. Our HBCUs are suffering because we've gotten away from blackness. We're into multicultural, DEI, LGBT, feminists. None of that says black. When I was at my dear old Grambling State University, I went at the best time to anybody black to have gone to college. In the 80s, in the early 90s, up until about 97, 98. That's when blackness, the culture, the spirit, reigned through these black colleges. You go to these schools now, these little feminine boys and these wild ass, ratchet and masculine girls. And then the leadership there are feminine or closeted or out, straight out gay. And all they talk about is Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. And that's what these HBCUs have come to, is being incubators for the Democratic Party. Just like Black Lives Matter. If you gave the Black Lives Matter, you saw the bottom of the receipt that said Act Blue. There was a wing of the Democratic Party. They don't give a shit about black folks. They don't. It's unfortunate. I don't know how long we're going to do this. How long we going to keep playing, just kicking our own self in the ass? How long we going to do this? Doesn't make any sense. And so I'll just kind of chill out and, and let everybody do them. But I am serious about us stop attacking other blacks. Because we want to be different. Because we are different. I want to be making us feel like we have to be closeted about our political acumen or our political preferences. While you get to be all Biden, Harris, Obama, Michelle Obama. You get to be all Democrats. You want to be proud and out loud and proud with your political preference. But someone dare says, well, I'm independent. Well, I'm a Republican. Or I'm going to vote for Trump. Or I'm going to vote for him. All of a sudden, the black onslaught happens. And again, y'all made that damn Project 2025 go viral. How come y'all don't make this go viral? The Willie Lynch letter and the making of a slave. How come we don't make this go viral? How come? How come this is not all on all these black people's Facebook page and Instagram and TikTok? How come this? Y'all want us to read the 900 page full of nonsense? But this right here can really save your life and open your brain up. You'll start sounding like me then. And this is a good copy. If you don't have a copy, I'll send you a copy of mine. Just send your boy, $5 to my Zelle. I think it's Zelle Ricoinnorthmemphis at hotmail.com or Marico Rivers, Marico Rivers. That's my Zelle, but my Cash App is RicotheOpinionist, and my PayPal is Rico the Opinion. Just send you $5. I'll send you a copy of mine. Good copies. If you don't have this, Making of a Slave. And another one. Let me show y'all something else. How come this book doesn't go viral? Black Labor, White Wealth. I can't send y'all this. This is the only copy this is my copy. And I think, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let's see. Did he sign this for me? It was my other one. But yeah, Black Labor, White Wealth. How come we don't put this on all? Here's Dr. Claude Anderson right here. How come we don't put this on all of our Facebook pages? How come this don't go viral? Huh? Y'all kidding me, right? Stuff that we really mean. We really need. Let me show y'all something else how come we don't go viral? Black men. Cause I saw some weird shit that D.L. Hughley trying to do to some black men for Harris. Weird. Black men. How come this doesn't go viral? Y'all know what this book is? It's called The New Jim Crow. If y'all want a mulatto chick to fall all over who really has your best interests at heart, her name is Michelle Alexander. Do you have this book, The New Jim Crow? That talks about you. And how the prison system ganged up against you, black man. How come this is not going viral on our Facebook pages, black ladies? Y'all claim y'all like black men. I love my black son. Y'all full of it. You're full of it. How come this book is not going viral? Y'all full of shit. Here's another one. What else? All right. You have to buy this on your own. Breaking the Curse of Willie Lynch. See, all these are part of all these are part of my library. And that's why you're wondering, why do I sound the way I sound? Because I read. Well, I've met the authors of a lot of these books. I haven't gone through all of this yet, but I'm getting through it. So, and here's another one. You know, this should go viral on our damn pages. Dr. Layla Africa, rest in peace, brother. It's called Nutricide, the Nutritional Destruction of the Black Race. And his brother, Layla Africa. This book, how come this is not going viral? But y'all want to shove that fucking Project 2025 that the Democrats told y'all to shove around just to get your votes. And you don't even ask them for no damn tangibles. Do y'all know what tangibles is? Google it. Hell. And by the way, you know, and I'm not yelling at us and cussing us out. I'm just speaking passionately about something I see all the time. It's just amazing to me. You know, we just need to cut it out. Either we like each other or we don't. You know, and I need my black fraternities and sororities to do better. Because y'all are definitely the main Democrats that keeps the progress of black people going backwards. Because all y'all care about is what y'all can get from this party. But then y'all want to pull the black card when it's convenient. And then you're upset now that a lot of people they're coming out the woodwork to renounce and denounce your fraternity and sorority. Well, I guess people are finding out about the bullshit. And that's another video. I'm not going to go into that altogether. But rest in peace, Steve Coakley, who also brought the knowledge out there. You know, either we're going to be a group or not. Yeah, by the way, yeah, if y'all want to copy this Willie Lynch letter, hit your boy on the Cash App. It's on here. When this is done, you come back and listen to the playback. I'll give you a copy. I'll send you a good copy of mine. You can print it off yourself, and we can start thinking like we're supposed to been thinking when Elijah Muhammad walked the earth, when Malcolm X walked the earth, but Dr. King tried to tell us in the last year of his life. But the black fraternities, the black gays, and the black religious people won't let us move forward. All three of these groups were against people like Malcolm, people like Marcus Garvey, Ida B. Wells. They were against it because these people talked about freedom for blacks. And the three groups of blacks, black gays, black Greeks, and black religious, they just wanted integration and assimilation. They didn't want freedom for blacks. And they still don't. They all on MSNBC, CNN. Those blacks, those are all affiliated blacks with black fraternities and sororities. And they're all homosexual. Not all, but most of them. Those are the only blacks that they mainly hire at MSNBC and CNN. Did y'all know that? They don't hire blacks like me. They don't have blacks that talk like Malcolm X or the last year of Dr. King's life. They don't have black women that talk like Fannie Lou Hamer and black women who like black men like Ida B. Wells Barnett. They don't hire black women who like black men. They hire them lesbians. They hire those Tiffany Cross. They hire those black women like Joy Reid, and they hire Simone Sanders. All these halfway lesbian and affiliated black chicks. That's called that political so-called bourgeois class of blacks, and they're still active at keeping the progress of blacks backwards, so they as an individual group can move forward off the backs of our race. I said it, goddammit. Now go debate it somewhere else. Finally said it out loud again. Because it doesn't make any sense. And our HBCUs are dying because the 99% of the leadership are black gays and black Greeks. They have no interest in HBCUs flourishing because they all jockey for positions at all these black schools. Well, Rico, how the hell you get on there talking about these damn Democrats? Because the majority of these black Greeks are Democrats. That's why you don't see that much blackness at these HBCUs. Just a bunch of feminists, feminism, LGBT, and black Greekdom. When I was at Grambling, we had a lot of conscious blacks there. Too many to count. And we had Grambling campus hopping with the consciousness, the foundation of who we are as black people, popping. It ain't happening like that now. Because a lot of us, we moved on. I mean, and if you dare talk about black consciousness on these HBCU campus now, you get drowned out. Because these folks is out here begging, trying to literally get in bed with one another and get in bed with that white establishment. and will sell your institution down the road. You can say, well, they're underfunding. Why aren't these presidents, these Greek letter presidents suing the state then? How come they're not suing? I'm just look, I just point out the pink elephant in the living room. I can't really tell you how he got there, why he continued to sit there so goddamn long. But yeah, so I'm over the Project 2025. We've been here about 500 years. And black folks, we're going to be all right. After November 5th, my question to you, and now, of course I'm not talking to everybody who's affiliated with black fraternities and sororities. I have quite a few people I'm very fond of. Hey, Dion, what's up, man? Who are very fond of, and I think they like me as well, who just happen to be members of a black fraternity or a black sorority. And I don't hold that stuff against you, but you cannot tell me that what I'm saying is right in the foundational sense of it. Y'all know, because even in your own fraternity or sorority, if you dare say, I'm not a Democrat, you are not invited to the fraternity or sorority gathering. You are ostracized. I know how deep this shit runs. If you dare, as a member of Omega Psi Phi Alpha, Kappa Alpha Psi, Phi Beta Sigma, Delta Sigma Theta, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Zeta Phi Beta, and Sigma Gamma Rho, if you were to dare say that I am a Republican, or I am a conservative, or let's say right now, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris, I prefer a Trump, Vance, boom. You will not be, first of all, if you can make it out that frat or sorority meeting or that gathering with your life, good for you. So I know a lot of us, not me anymore, but I know a lot of us are walking around in silence because we don't want that black backlash. But it's funny, they don't have that backlash for drug dealers. They don't have that backlash for these punk-ass rappers. They don't have that backlash for people who are actually hurting us. And Project 25, y'all can keep that shit. If I sit on my timeline, I just go ahead and block it and move it on. I don't care about no goddamn Project 25. Y'all sound like kids sharing that shit. It's another Democratic strategy of not delivering tangibles to black people instead of always delivering fear. If you're so scared, goddammit, move. Get your passport. Leave. Just go. You don't listen to anything that's telling the truth. We'll tell you that Joe Biden opened up the... Look, man. If y'all think that man was president these last 3.5 years, you really been smoking crack. When he was running, he was infirm. What's called infernal? Infirmal. What is the word that means sick or broken? Handicapped. When he was running, that man didn't come outside. In 2020. But somehow he won. We just say that. And as soon as he ran, he started doing executive orders for LGBT. Asians got it like 2 months later. All the money going to Ukraine. All the money going to Israel. All the money. All of a sudden a war breaks out. He wasn't the president, y'all. He was never supposed to be, but he was promised because he sat back and let this clean-cut, articulate fella who's nice-looking. That's how he described y'all's biracial president, Barack Obama, who graduated from what, Harvard? Was on the Harvard Law Review, and he described him as articulate and clean-cut. You gotta be kidding me. What's up, Travis? Derek Collins, what's up? So, but anyway, I'm trying to see, did I leave anything out? Oh, yeah, Gavin asked a question. What I think about, let me see what you said, Gavin. You said, what do you think about D.L. Hughley going in on her critics? D.L. Hughley is nothing but a Democratic shield like most of them. All in NBC. And he's also a comic. You can't really take too many of them seriously. Michael Smith, what's up? Let me tell y'all something. Let you know how small D.L. Hughley is compared to the reality. Did y'all know that? Did y'all notice that the reason Biden is not running is not because, well, didn't nobody black call for Biden to step down? No black Democratic politician at all. You're not the girl who y'all in love with, that Jasmine Crockett, talking about that bad body built butch. And by the way, Jasmine Crockett, don't you ever say nothing about nobody's body the way it's built. You can't talk, sweetheart. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she needed that work you gave her. Because she's a total bitch. And she's a smart ass and she's inappropriate, always. But when you said bad body, I said, whoa, you ain't looked in the mirror, have you, little fluff, little chub, bad, anyway. Don't do it again, Jasmine Crockett, okay? But it was the white elite Democrats. Because, see, what black Democrats don't realize, you're just voters. You're just voters. Hey, Monica, how are you? You're just voters, black Democrats. That's all they think of you. It's voters. Every time they want to vote, they go in, they gaslight the black women because they know y'all gonna vote at 97%. Then y'all drag y'all boyfriends and grandsons and sons and all your boyfriends, which and husbands, because they following you. Black men really haven't been voting for. We haven't really voted for ourselves, really ever. It wasn't until Trump came on the scene that black men actually voted for themselves. All these years we've been voting because the woman in our house votes like that. Now, there are a lot of men who are head of households who are delusionally Democrat, and they brought everybody out because that was and it was automatically approved by the women in the house because they was already Democrat, because women didn't benefit from the Democratic Party, not straight men. But so the elite told Joe to get down. Not anybody black. Because there was dumbass D.L. Hughley, Jasmine Crockett, all of them was saying, no, he needs to be 4 more years. Y'all saw the man falling apart. He couldn't even get words out. And by the way, I didn't want him out because he was old. I want him out because his policy, and he's a racist old bastard. The policies that he had against us and against me as a black man and young men under me and men before me. That's why I wanted old bastard out. And as a matter of fact, I think after this debacle, nobody should reach the age of 70 running for president or governor or mayor or anything else. Old people go home. When I reach 65 years old, I'm taking my ass home. I'm going to let young people handle it. Now, when I serve as an advisor, sure. But I'm not going to be all in the way talking about, well, we're out there, boy. We need to do things. 80 anything is too old. If Trump having to make it, you do that, he gonna do that one term and he gonna take his old ass home. Biden should have been gone. Biden been sick for years. And those people that should be charged with elder abuse had that man struggling all them damn years. Shaking hands and nobody was there. Falling up the goddamn steps. Standing there freezing. And his wife she had to serve as his nurse everywhere he goes. Hold his hand. Come on, Joey. You did good, Joey. Y'all stood there and the black politicians were saying, no, 4 more. He can continue. Y'all know damn well that man was out of there. This is how sick the minds of the Democratic Party has really penetrated the minds of black voters. It's crazy. Lyndon Baines Johnson said, we're going to have these black folks voting Democrat for the next 100 years, 200 years. And he wasn't lying. Gave them food stamps and empowered the women. And the women don't want to let their power go. I understand, sisters. So, brothers, we're gonna have to get back in our place as the thought leaders and everything in our society. Move that white man out the way. He's already souped these sisters' head up. But what's so interesting? And this is still answering the D.L. Hughley question that Gavin posed. Isn't that interesting? Again, it was the white elites. And what sealed the deal, what sealed his fate, was George Clooney, an actor. Y'all know who George Clooney is? He's an actor. But George Clooney, if y'all ever paid attention, he throws a lot of dinner parties for political candidates. Democrat. He's very high up in the elite status of the Democratic Party. Him and Barbara Streisand. And others, but these are 2 most visible people that I've noticed over the years. Bill Clinton was at a gala where Barbara Streisand sang and stuff, and so George Clooney has made his way into the party as one of those elite donors. I want to say it again, donor class. The people who donate 50 to 60 to 70 to $100 million behind someone running for president or governor. That's that class that said, Joe, you need to go, bro. And when George Clooney wrote that article in the Washington Post or the Washington Times, that was it. But he had to go George Clooney said, no, you need to go, bro. And black people like, And so that lets you know when D.L. Hughley had the nerve to try to criticize George Clooney? Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something, D.L. Hughley. And I don't care for D.L. Hughley at all. Some of the stuff he says is okay, but I don't care for D.L. Hughley. D.L. Hughley is a joke. Now, I'm not just talking about his comedy. He's a broken, tired old dude. And so, he's just trying to stay afloat, I guess. He will not stop going on Vlad after Vlad disrespected the minister and didn't apologize. So, but anyway, D.L. Hughley trying to criticize George Clooney is like one flea trying to invade the space of a Great Dane. The Great Dane ain't gonna wag his tail at that little shit. George Clooney is an economic powerhouse in the Democratic Party, and he's a global star. D.L. Hughley is just a little neighborhood famous, or urban famous comic. Got it? Okay, so do I need to go any further? Do I need to expound on that anymore? So what D.L. Hughley said, George Clooney didn't respond to that shit. I just shook my head. I said, D.L., you can't go around attacking people because they're not Democrat. Or, I'm sorry, they're not supporting Biden or Harris. You can't do that. You know, and I didn't like the way D.L. Hughley attacked Omarosa, talked to her like a pure P-U-R-E dog on his show, all because of the white man she worked for. We all work for white folks, white men, probably racist and all of that. Because she worked for a white man, D.L. Hughley just erased her blackness. She's not a woman. She's not a black woman and all of that. But then he wouldn't interview Nikki Haley, who's a racist, awful Republican chick. He said, this is what he said to keep from getting into it with her. Or to keep from interviewing her on his radio show. Well, you know, when somebody already lying, there's no use to even have him on. No, DL, you know, if you had gone in on that white woman the way you did Omarosa, your radio show would have been taken from you that hour, not the next day. So I'm telling you, these Negroes ain't stupid. They know they can rip apart other blacks. But they take it easy when it comes to white folks. Even Republicans. See, Trump is easy for everybody to jump on because he's been deemed this monster. So everybody can say what they want to say, except them folks who been getting fired for saying, whoa, the bullet missed him. And all them kind of memes and tweets and stuff, their ass been getting fired. Folks ain't got to lay down and kiss y'all ass because y'all are democratically retarded. And they're losing their jobs. And so, mainly women are saying this dumb shit. But anyway, hold on, y'all. Yeah, I ever wonder, because there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense, you know. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna read y'all comments if y'all have any comments on here, because I can go on and on. Obviously, I've been holding a lot of stuff in. I said tonight I'm gonna go ahead and just tell it, because I'm sick of this shit. I can do some recap. You know, stop attacking people because they're not voting Democrat. Stop attacking other blacks. Oh yeah, the hypocrisy of a lot of black Democrats. Isn't it interesting how a lot of black Democrats can follow everything the Republican black person does or says? They're coons, they're baboons, they're kissing ass, they're as shoe booting, as D.L. Hughley likes to say. Let me give you a prime example of how hypocritical y'all are. Tim Scott said to Donald Trump, I love you, man. And y'all got on his ass. Look at him. Such a bootlick. Such an Uncle Tom. Such a this and that. Oh, y'all read him the riot act. Y'all drug his ass for filth on this. But then y'all got that terrible Van Johnson. He said, I love you, Trump, on 2 occasions. When they were talking about after that debate, I love the guy. I love him. I love him. Nobody said a word. And last night, or night before last, when Biden made his announcement that he won't be seeking the Democratic nomination or moving on, this damn Van Jones cried crocodile tears. I love him. I love him. And not one Negro not one Negro Democrat parted their lips to say anything. So what makes his cooning, what makes Tim Scott's cooning any different than Van Jones's cooning and bootlicking and ass licking and shoe booting and speech shuffling? I don't understand it. This shit is crazy. Y'all talk about Tim Scott just got him a woman. All of a sudden, he want to run for vice president. He want to run for president, though he go get him a woman out of nowhere because y'all claiming Tim Scott is a homosexual. Okay. Y'all got on him when that white woman appeared. And then, Tim Scott, you wouldn't got a white woman kids. You got a white baby mama? You couldn't find no single white woman, Tim Scott? Oh, God. And yet, and I'm not a fan of Tim Scott. He's awful. There's no racism in America. He's a buck-toothed donkey. He is. He's a horrible little bastard. However, you know, if y'all gonna call this one out, how come y'all didn't call out Cory Booker when he was just online a few months ago wearing some hoochie daddy shorts, pink hoochie daddy shorts, and then when he was trying to run for president, he went and found him somebody. What's her name? That actress. Well, it's supposed to be his longtime fiance. All of a sudden, because people looking at him like he was on the Zest Fest train. All of a sudden, he gonna find him some non-black mixed or Latina who comes out as they're supposed to be dating as bisexual. At least Tim Scott's white woman ain't said that she bisexual or non-binary. Y'all, come on, y'all. Can't make this shit up. Be like me. I'm an independent. I call the bullshit out everywhere. But y'all make it so easy for me to see the bias. If this black person is cooning and babooning on the Republican side, they also cooning and babooning on the Democratic side. Oh, don't get me started on Billy Porter. Billy Porter kissed that old fool's hands. Y'all already know, dressed up like a woman. He kissed racist Biden's hand, and y'all didn't say a word. So what makes his babooning and cooning and foot shuffling any different with Tim Scott? Tim Scott ain't kissed Trump's hands. Tim Scott ain't said, and done all that and put his hand up to his face. Oh, Lord, oh, massa, oh, Lord. He didn't do that. Tim Scott is a goofy ass, but he's not a weirdo goofy ass like a Billy Porter. So it lets me know. And then, oh, no, y'all done got me started now. Y'all go ahead and come back. I'm going to still be here. Share this live, goddammit. Let me tell y'all something. And y'all talk crazy. I talk crazy about them white women Republicans. They're awful. That Marsha Blackburn out of Tennessee, that Marjorie Taylor Greene is a bitch. And there's other ones. But that AOC is a loudmouth, lying, two-faced bitch too. And whenever she get around black people, supposed to be Democrat, all of a sudden she's unaware of how to speak the King's English. All of a sudden it's, I know y'all have been through things, and let me tell you, all of a sudden her speech gets all drawn out and long. How come when they get in front of black people, everybody wants to turn on the coon train music? But then when Kamala Harris and Democrats and AOC and all these people get around other people, they talk so intelligently, their shirts are buttoned, and they talk to them about tangibles, and they don't disrespect them. They don't talk to them in a stereotypical way. Y'all, am I the only one who notices this? Am I the only one who notices this? Am I the only one who notices this? When those Democrats that y'all love, B. Mario McDuffie says, I hope Biden had wiped his ass with that same hand that Billy Porter kissed. It was terrible. They out there, I guess it's the Juneteenth thing. And y'all do something with your boy Roly Potent, Bowley Ball, Boule Martin. What's wrong with that cat? That dude is awful, man. He's terrible. He wants a job at CNN and MSNBC so badly, and a job in the White House so badly. It's terrible. So I don't understand, But let me say this about the difference between white conservative women and black liberal democratic women. And again, I'm in the middle. If it were not for white conservative women, you know who would be? If it wasn't for them, those men in beards and mustaches that call themselves women will still be swimming with them girls. They'll still be going in girls' locker rooms. Black women ain't said a word about it. Black Democratic women ain't said a word about none of that trans foolishness. Nothing. Am I the only one who sees this? I don't think so, but somehow this must be a strategy. Not to say anything about it, but not one Democratic black woman, your Jasmine Croft, none of them people. Your AOC, no, she's a Latina bitch, but Joy Reid, Cross, what's that little light-skinned chick that used to like to cuss people out? Now she be crying all over the place because Chris Cuomo called her tinsel crotch. What's that little light-skinned chick that always mad? She used to date Common, but he broke up with her because I'm sure she's a handful. Probably a little scratching cat in the bedroom. No, but I wouldn't date that broad either. Because any broad that know how to shut up, Because I'm a quiet, believe it or not, I'm really quiet and I'm introverted. I'm to myself. But of course, when I get online, I'm all animated and shit. Y'all see me in person. Y'all know I just be chilling. But I don't take anything back what I said, though. Yeah, but I know I said Carmen. What's her name? What's that girl's name? Somebody go, if you're in here, write it down. She's be on CNN all the time. She used to go off on people. Now she's online with the guy from Florida who got caught in a hotel room with two white men and used that ointment for his bunghole so it can make an easy entrance for the white man. He was found there laying down drunk. He was running for governor of Florida against DeSantis, but he lost and he got caught in a hotel room. What's her name? She's on a podcast that's failing with him and Tiffany Cross. What is her name? I can't ever think her name because when they fired all them off of CNN, they don't seem to know where to go. I think she's an attorney too. It's the weirdest thing. You can't go back into law. I'll think of her in a minute. But if it wasn't, but none of these black women say anything. Thank you. No, it's Angela Rye. Thank you, B. Mario. Angela Rye. Thank you. Angela Rye. None of them had nothing to say publicly or on the record about this transvasion of girls' locker room, transvasions of girls' sports. But the white women in the Republican Party, they're the ones leading the charge, and the white folks in the suburbs. But Negroes are just sitting around. So I'll let you know there's something debilitating about that Democratic Party. Something debilitating about it. Black women are silent. But as soon as a black man calls a black woman fat, oh my God, they canceling across the board. They hear everything a black man says, but they don't see nothing that the trans do to girls. So say what you want to say about a conservative party. And there's a lot can be said. But they do stuff that I know a lot of y'all agree with. But you don't want to say, no, I voted conservative, I voted this. Just to say you didn't. And I want to also go to the Christian blacks. You Pentecostal, Church of God in Christ, Southern Baptist. What's that other one? AME. I want to talk to all you black Christians. How y'all Democrats, how y'all members of the Democratic Party, and they do everything that goes against the Bible and what y'all talk about in church? I don't understand it. Y'all say Republicans, when they be talking about being Christians and all that, they ain't no Christians. They hate everybody. Whatever. Okay. But they do believe in traditional households, mother, father, children. They do believe in the man being the head of the household. They don't believe in that trans. They don't believe in letting little children go through transition surgery at 5 and 8 and 9 years old. They don't believe in tranny or trans reading hours at their kids' elementary and middle schools. They have all the stuff y'all supposed to be preaching against in y'all Bible, but y'all part of a party that makes sure it pushes that stuff. So tell me, if you're a black Christian, let me know how you're able to navigate those very sinful waters. Tell me. How are y'all able to navigate those waters? Y'all was such a Christian. Y'all believe the Lord Jesus is your Lord and Savior. Oh, glory. You believe in the Pentecost and the day the Lord Jesus should return. But y'all sit back and don't say a word. It's got so bad in the Christian faith that dudes are showing up with first gentlemen in the goddamn pulpit. Oh, glory. Y'all think that happening in a white church that's conservative and Republican? I'm not here trying to sell y'all anything. I'm just making observations. So please, does Rico talking to him like he trying Republican? No, I'm having a very neutral conversation like I always do. But I have to point out the foolishness in my own race because these are the things that's keeping us behind. We vote inappropriately. We value things that really don't matter. I mean, make it a hill of beans into our progress here. We always talking about morality and character in these political candidates, while y'all are still pushing LGBT, trans, feminism. How does that work for our race? I'll tell you. A lot of the black boys come over with no fathers. The girls don't know if they girls or boys. The boys don't know if they boys or girls. I've never seen now, when I was little in the 70s and 80s, a boy, it were girls who were called tomboys. I don't like no dresses. They wore jeans and they wore, shirts and stuff all the time. They grew up, a lot of times, grew out of it. By the time it came prom, they put on a prom dress, put the lipstick on, they was girls again. But y'all got daughters that go all the way through. Let me tell you something. You got a daughter and she just like wearing sweatshirts starting in 6th grade. All she like wearing sweatshirts, jeans, and tennis shoes. I'm so sorry. Even prom come around, she want to wear a tuxedo shirt, Jordans, and some pants. I'm so sorry. Or you got a son that don't want to come outside and play with the other boys. I'm so sorry. And y'all see it before I do. I don't say nothing. I just look. And I say, God damn, how all your sons on the Zest Fest? Nothing against them. I just live in reality, y'all. I'm not one of those older black guys that sit around and don't cheer it out. I just move around. I'm an Aquarius. We're encompassing of all people. Everything. We also observant too. Shout out to my Aquariuses out there. Shout out. Because we're natural wanderers. We're the water bearers. We're the bearers of news, of replenishment. Come on, somebody. We share thoughts. That's why I have the name Rico the Opinionist. I just share opinions and thoughts. A lot of them based in truth. I've always shared my thoughts. When I was in high school, I used to ask questions that people like, why did you ask that? I asked the question of my teacher in high school, Miss Savar, who was a mulatto, beautiful woman, happened to be mulatto, light-skinned with very dark eyes, and she had jet black, curly, just a lot of hair, and this is like in the 80s. And she's on the yearbook staff. I said, how come if our school is 51% white, 49% black, how come the yearbook, the pictures are 99% white? I used to ask questions like that, and I guess that got me in trouble. I've always posed questions like that because I'm curious. Because when things don't look right, it sounds like I ask questions. So, but anyway, y'all, the Cash App is on here. My Zelle is, Mariko Rivers or RicotheOpinionist, @hotmail.com. Get at me. I'm trying to see what else that doesn't make sense. Christians being Democrats, I don't understand. Black Christians being Democrats, I don't understand. Y'all got too much LGBT trans. Y'all got too many people who commit crimes, and all you got to say is, well, I just ask the Lord to forgive me. How y'all do that? And also to the black suburbanites. Y'all stop living in y'all lap of luxury under the leadership and the protection of Republicans. Y'all hate them so much, but y'all move straight to their beautiful white suburbs and send your kids to the majority white schools, and they get the better education, and they come out so Oreo. You wonder why they don't want to date a black woman or a black man, but y'all sit and put them in these majority white schools in these Republican-led districts. But then you come back and visit your grandmother, or you come back and get your nails done, your brother, you come back and get a haircut, or you come back and, play basketball in the hood, whatever. Come back. Oh, yeah. Y'all love to keep y'all church in the hood. Like that keeps you connected. It's almost like you try to keep connected by keeping my church where I get my nails done, eat some soul food or Caribbean food, whatever. Go play basketball with the people still in the hood. And y'all encourage those people to vote for those politicians that are not a part of your neighborhood. Y'all tell them to vote Democrat when you know it's the Democrats that keep the ghetto and keep the crime going. They ignore it. But yet they keep telling those poor people, those disenfranchised people, those minimized people in our ghettos of America, keep them at bay with trinkets and back to school shit. Again, the Democratic politicians love to have easy stuff for their constituency. The black ones, the poor and the black ones. back to school shit. A damn city councilman, a state representative, mayor doing a back to school. That's so easy and so cheap. Did you know those three persons that I just named have access to millions of dollars? Access to corporate sponsorships, millions of dollars to bring back to their districts, but they'd rather appease you with a goddamn back to school backpack giveaway. Y'all stop making me seem like I'm the smartest guy in the room. I'm gonna have to ask y'all because I'm not. But anyway, y'all be cool. Thank y'all for listening to my live. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit my Cash App, hit my Zelle, hit my my PayPal. If you thought what I said was cool, you want to see more of this content on Facebook, no, mess with me. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to go and watch my show, All American Homecoming. It's the last season. Y'all watch that show? Because All American, I think it ended 2 weeks ago, and I think that was its last season as well. But anyway, oh yeah, by the way, wow, I still have this out. Some of you may listen to the playback, you may get to the end, but this is my little my PDF file short story that I wrote. It talks the whole experience about when I met my dad for the first time at 39 years old, but I found out about him by accident. And it's called The Greatest Pain Ever Felt. Conversation with my absent biological father who never wanted to be found. I still have it. It's like 50 pages. It's pretty cool. It's only $10. Hit me on one of those payment options, Cash App, PayPal. It'll be on this when y'all see the payback. Check it out. Love for you to read it, and I would love for your feedback. I know some of you probably really mad at what I'm saying, but you're probably like, man, I ain't gonna buy your damn short story. But check it out. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, and this is my picture. This picture I took when I was at Grambling. I was 24 years old. I know I look like about 14 or 15. And I chose this picture because it kind of, the look on his face. When I look at that picture, I said, that's a kid that had a lot going on. That's a young man, not a kid, but a young man that had a lot going on in his mind. And I did. I was going through a lot. And this picture, you know, if I should ever make this into a hard copy, this is going to be the picture on the cover. Because it speaks volumes about, you know, what's going on. Every time I look at it, I said, what's going on in that brother's mind? What was he feeling? It was like there was some pain or some hurt or some frustration or stress, all that in this picture. Some isolation, maybe a bit of feeling kind of like he's out here by himself when I look at that picture. Yeah, I remember taking that picture. I had on my same little jacket. Same little jacket with my little shirt on. And they took it for the Grambling night for a story they did for me. And I chose this picture as the cover. So I appreciate you in advance, those of you who want to mess with me on this. And if you read it, please let me know what you think about it. Because your opinion of this piece of work actually means a lot to me. And please feel free to share the story once you get it. I don't mind. Again, it's your man Rico the Opinionist. I appreciate those of you who stuck around and heard the entire conversation. I don't want to call it a rant. I think it's too good to be called a rant. But y'all be cool. Yeah. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.